Welcome back to Film Gob everyone, it's Shayker here, and I've got some good news for you, I've got some bad news. The good news is that a live action Akira movie that you were all worried about because Taika Waititi was directing it, that's not going ahead just yet. It's been delayed, so the classic anime is not going to get ruined by a Hollywood studio, so you can rest easy for now. The bad news is he's jumped ship and ran back to Marvel Studios to direct Thor 4. Yeah, you're going to get more fat Thor and cringe Thor and comedy Thor as part of the MCU. So unfortunately you're going to have to put up with all that. It'll make $1 billion at the box office and everyone will say it's the real Thor, this is the best Thor yet. Now I'm not saying that Taika Waititi, he doesn't understand Akira. I mean, the guy is interested not in just the anime but also the source material, the manga series. He's a fan of it, so he's always given interviews about how he wants to adapt it to screen and how difficult it is. But my annoyance is with Warner Brothers. How stupid are these people? Like, it wasn't bad enough that you hired, Joss Whedon to come in and destroy the Justice League when you could have just delayed it. That was the film that needed to be delayed, and let Zack Snyder take his time, come back later, finish the movie. But no, you had to rush that out. It wasn't bad enough that you hired the Spider-Man Homecoming writers, not the director, the writers of Spider-Man Homecoming to direct the Flash movie. Thankfully that's not going ahead. They've got the It director coming in, bringing James Gunn in to direct Suicide Squad, the sequel, and that's still going ahead unfortunately. But you also thought, let's get the Thor Ragnarok director to give us Akira. We've got the rights to Akira. Who's going to direct it? Oh, we'll just give it to, Taika Waititi, who I mean, like I said before, I'm sure he knows the source material, but I have a feeling that Warner Brothers want another. They want Akira to be like Thor Ragnarok. They want it to be funny and easy to follow and all that shit. But they deserve what they get, because here's Justin Kroll. He said, Akira update, hearing from multiple close to the project who say the studio was not only surprised but a little caught off guard by the director's decision to jump from Akira to Thor 4 given how close Akira was to its own production. So that tells you a little bit about not just Warner Brothers but a little bit about Taika Waititi. He was so ready to jump ship to run back to Marvel Studios for an easy paycheck, guaranteed box office, guaranteed success with a new Thor film, rather than the challenge of making a live action Akira film. And then you've got Warner Brothers who are standing around looking stupid. They've had the rights to this movie for quite some time, and they're surprised that a Marvel director has jumped ship and gone back to Marvel. Now there's still a chance that Taika will come back after he's finished with Thor 4, but do you really trust Warner Brothers to make a really great live action movie? Now I came across this on a Forbes article about he needs to get an approval of his movie scenario from the manga's author and director of the anime movie, Katsuhiro Otomo. So this is a quote from him. He says, when it comes to Akira, I have already finished the original manga and my own anime version too, so in that sense I am basically done with Akira. If someone wants to do something new with it, then I am mostly okay with that, as I accepted the offer for a live action Akira to be made, so I am generally okay with whatever they want to do with it. However, I did give one major condition to a live action version, and that is that I had to check and approve the scenario. The especially difficult twist to this is that Otomo is basically done with Akira and is honestly quite weary of the series. Something he clarified in a quite dark and brutal way. I'm not interested in such a project. It's like counting the age of a dead child. So as much as we want to see a live action Akira, do you really trust Warner Brothers and Taika Waititi to give us something memorable and not just a cash grab and a complete mess and something that you'll forget the moment you've seen it? Let me know in the comments below what you think about all this. Click that like button, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. Why not check out these other videos in the meantime? But until next time, I'm Shayker and I will catch you later.